What is going on, YouTube? This is Death Penguin here, and we are back for another Fallout 4 Let's Play. I was gonna go and do that quest really quick, but it's a little farther than I was kind of hoping for. So we're gonna go back to Diamond City. We have killed Kellogg. Yeah, I'm kind of gonna just continue the main storyline and kind of see what else goes on.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion.
Thanks for saying
Be a
that.
great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well. Speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son.
The Institute?
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly.
Kellogg. Huh.
A man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
He's dead, Nick.
So, murderer.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll...
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of...
Jesus, Nick. Gross.
I know it's grisly, but...
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh?
Right.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or...
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm gonna introduce you to Amari.
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Oh, literally so close to leveling up.
well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research.
Ellie?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that.
Right.
Mr. Nakano didn't leave me. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the north.
It's a long walk.
Okay. So we're gonna go to Good Neighbor then. If you guys haven't seen already, I did already post the finale to the Madison Let's Play. I have wrapped it up and beat the game. So be sure to check that out, as well as my Skyrim Let's Play, which is my oldest one that I have going currently. Right about 30 episodes in the Skyrim one. I was gonna say maybe we should wait here a little bit and...
To lighten the load.
I've never actually been in here before, but from what I hear,
I was gonna say maybe we should go maybe sell some stuff. Get some more guns.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Well, well.
Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
And downstairs we shall go.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg.
I know it's asking for
Whoa,
a
hello.
miracle, Amari.
Are you two mad?
Sure.
Putting aside the fact that you're...
Uh-huh. Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside...
Fine.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully...
I'm not surprised.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth, but that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found...
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. A slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire.
Sorry about the slight hiccup there. I had like a crash with my OneDrive, so it decided to interrupt the game and
Can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
pause
That's what I
everything
was afraid of.
very briefly.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through what...
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
That's not promising to hear.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out.
What's going on with his legs right now?
Put my boots!
Listen to me.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
I just love how three-dimensional Kellogg is. Like, you think he's just this horrible human being who came in and murdered your wife and stuff, and it's like, you realize that, like, he had a whole messed up life of his own.
Then I can give you anything you want.
Worse than yours.
And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, you sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
That's cool. So the revolver he was given as a kid from his mom is the same revolver that he uses in his fight against you. It's just fully decked out from over the years.
That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Sit down.
Suit yourself.
Apologize if you guys can hear the music behind me. My roommate is recording a live stream to his family, so he's playing like some oldie music in the background. If you guys can even hear it. I messed with my mic settings a while ago to reduce like outside noise.
That's right.
Mostly because my chair is extremely like squeaky, so I was trying to minimize that as much as I could.
Do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh, no, it's the wrong one. We're gonna skip this memory because we've already. It's nothing really important.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
That's so weird. You can see you can see my eyes moving inside the cryopod. Just like going back and forth.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So...
Wasn't my idea
news,
to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently.
Okay.
There we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. My audio stopped working on the game for some reason.
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep Are you...
Uh-huh. I saw Kellogg's life.
That's right. He was a human being, just... How does that...
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, we're getting off track. The only question is...
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need...
You're right. A rogue institute. Where did the memory say he was?
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way.
I'll find a way to get through the rats.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first.
Cool. Let's go see him. I can build stores now in my
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Kellogg?
What? What are you...
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Anyway, I feel fine. Or I could head back to Diamond...
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there.
Uh-huh.
We should head
Hey,
over to the
need
Nakano
something?
residence when we can.
That was all I had.
All right.
Find out what their case is about.
Alright guys, I am going to end this one here. In the next episode, we're going to go across the glowing sea and go find Virgil. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't mind down below, commenting on some comment down below on, you know, some content and stuff you guys might want to see. If there's any horror games you want to see me play, I wouldn't mind starting one as long as it's like a shorter one. I'm not looking to like long-term jump into another game right now, because there is going to be Starfield content coming soon. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what kind of content I want to make with Starfield. If it's going to be like tips and tricks and guides kind of stuff, or if it's going to be, you know, a full Let's Play series, where at that point I'll make another character. I mean, I have a character that I've been using so far, but obviously if I'm going to start a new game, I'm going to start a new game with a brand new character. But if you guys like what you saw, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.